Hi there, sweet friends. I thought I'd do something a little different today and show my face here on my YouTube video, which never happens, but I thought it would be fun for the intro. I really like it when YouTubers do that. You kind of get to know people a little bit better. I don't know, so I thought I never show my face here, so maybe it'd be a little bit more personable. But anyways, if you guys don't know me, I'm Ashley with Make Life Marvelous. I have a lifestyle blog, and then I share like planner videos usually here on YouTube and the collabs that I get. So today we are going to be looking at the Erin Condren monthly life planner collection. So it's really exciting. I always love their monthly planners, but for some reason, guys, this year it has just been my baby. So typically I use a weekly life planner, and I do have one of those and I do use it, but I just have found myself like getting into the monthly a little bit more this year. So I was really excited when I got this collab to share with you all today. So it is launching today. So we're going to look at our monthly planner, and we're also going to look at an A5 work-life balance planner. I really like it too. And I've actually been using it a little bit more since I filmed the next few sections of this video already. But I've been using the A5 work-life balance planner a little bit since then. It's been a couple of days since I filmed the rest of this video that you guys are going to see. So I am excited to share that all with you another time. But anyways, we will be looking through that. We got a few super cute accessories, and then also a monthly project Deskpad to share with you today. But everything else does launch today on the 4th. However, the monthly project Deskpad does not launch until the 11th. So that's just an important note. I just want to pop on here and show my face a little bit before we dive into the rest of the fun stuff that you all came for. So grab your coffee or favorite beverage and let's dive in. Thanks for being here with me, guys. Okay, friends, so I wanted to start with the queen bee of the show, which is our monthly life planner that just launched today. I have to say that I have always been a weekly life planner. I do the horizontal version. It's always been my favorite, and I definitely have one and I use it. But for whatever reason, guys, this year something has just come to light. I don't know about this monthly planner, and I just adore my other one. So I was really excited when I happened to get this monthly planner collaboration with Erin Condren, and I'm just so grateful for that. Truly, any collaboration with them is just a dream for me because I just adore this brand, and I love these products and I really use them on the daily. But anyways, the monthly planner has kind of captured my heart, guys. I don't know what it is, but I just love the format, and it's just been working for me this year. I don't know, I just love it. So that's my little ramble about my newfound love for the monthly planner. But let's dive into this. I won't go into literally everything, guys, but if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, message me, whatever it be, and I will be happy to get back to you on that. So first of all, we'll just look at this pretty little cover, guys. It's beautiful. Hopefully it shows up really well here. I did this background really just to match this. Even though all of our other goodies are really nice and colorful, I am so in my neutral era, guys, and so I was really excited when I saw this pretty vegan leather cover in this neutral look with the gold coil, guys. I have never had an Erin Condren life planner with a gold coil. I always get the silver one, which I love, but this is just such an elevated look with this vegan cover and the gold coil. So I'm very excited. But anyways, vegan leather cover, and then we have the asterisks on the back, and then obviously a place for your name that if you've watched me before, you know I never fill out, but it's okay. And then we have this pretty little quote page. And then just like all of the other life planners, we just kind of have this overview of 24 and 25. And then this is always handy, guys. A lot of times people will use the little sticky dots. I've never bought any before, but I see it all the time on other YouTube videos where they will just kind of hover over the certain dates and then they'll jot down up here like what that means, if it's vacation, an appointment, whatever it is. And then you can kind of just see this stuff at a glance. So really helpful. And then we have our boxes here that most of the time people use these for like January, February, so on and so forth. Obviously, this is a July start, so July, August, and so on. But at any rate, you guys can use this for whatever your heart desires. Most of the time, I actually use it for projects or just something that I've got on my mind, and I will title it here and then I'll break it down. Or just write some notes, things that I don't want to forget for the year. Whatever it be. So it's a nice little area. So with each month, we will have a little note page here, and then we have our tab sheet for our month, and then there'll be a little quote. And then we have our monthly calendar, which is dated here, and then there's a note section right here. I do like some of the updates, guys. I'll go through that kind of at the end of this section probably. I jotted down some notes of what they did update and change a little bit. There's not a ton of changes, but I kind of liked some of them. So anyways, we have our little note section here, and then we have our little monthly dashboard, and there's plenty of space to write. And then they always give you 5 sheets of notebook paper here, and then that's what the monthly planner is. So you kind of make it your own, which I kind of like the structure of already having it planned out. I think that's why I always like the weekly better. But like I said, I'm learning to love it this year because I'm just able to do my own thing, and I can just put sticky notes down, and whatever it is that I need it to be, it can be. So I really appreciate that. But it just continues, guys, in the very same sequence. So like I said, I won't bore you. We just have our same 5 notebook sheets that we can do whatever our heart desires, and it just continues. But what I am going to do is switch to something that is an update to this. And to be honest with you, at this very moment in time that I am trying to film this, I'm not sure if this is an add-on, like a special thing that you guys have to request or not, because I don't have it in my other monthly planner. So it's possible, or maybe it's just a new addition. So I'll find that out and mark that in this video later on when I edit it. We have this productivity section, and it's the stock grid. And then on the back, guys, we have this little format. So we have like a checklist format, a little section here that's got some emphasis, and then you guys can see this is like 3 sections broken down here. So you guys can do whatever you wish with this. I'm really not sure what I want to do with it, but you guys can see this kind of repeating pattern. So you have your dot grid, and then you guys have this format on the other side. I can see it being really handy for any sorts of like projects, things you want to keep tabs on. If you guys have a lot of work you want done around the house that, you know, just never seems to get done, which is like my life right now, just trying to catch up on all of the things. So it may be handy just to have a sheet just for that, a sheet for the blog, a sheet for other people's things. Like in my case, I do a lot for my parents, so I can keep things straight that I need to do for them, or they have things that they want to do, but they involve me. So just a good little section to keep things straight. And then that, guys, just kind of continues on. You get a hefty amount of sheets there. I don't know how many sheets this was, but there's quite a few here. So you guys definitely have a lot of space there to jot things down, whatever you want to do with that section. We just have the holidays here, which is typically in all of the life planners, same for this section. We have our 2026 stuff. Oh my gosh, guys, does that like sound just out of this world right now? I mean, I realize that's a couple years from now, but it's only a couple years from now. I literally don't know where the time goes as it is. So I can't even fathom this. This kind of overwhelms me looking at this, but I appreciate it because at some point it's going to be 2025. And then I'm going to be looking at this to plan the next year, and it blows my mind. But anyways, we have this section here. And then we have our pretty little stickers. And we have our pocket back here that we always have, our double pocket. And that is a wrap on our pretty monthly planner, guys. I hope that you love it. I'm excited to see what you guys think, if the monthly planner is something that you will use, or if you prefer like a weekly, like I typically do, a daily duo, whatever it is that you guys like. I'm gonna look at my notes real quick and see if there was anything that I wanted to point out to you all that had changed from last year's, and I'll be right back. Okay friends, so I have my handy dandy notes right here. So I think I kind of pointed everything out to you all. The inside of the cover is different from last year. However, it could just be where I have the vegan leather this time around. So obviously, I mean, it's not something that you're gonna have that wet erase dashboard on. So it's probably more so that, and you guys may still be able to get this in your monthly planner. So I'll check that out and add it later to the video so you guys will know. And you guys will notice too, like this notes section here, it actually said notes and it was just kind of an open box. And then you guys can see here, let me get this moved up, guys. You guys can see here, like we just have this asterisk. It doesn't say notes anymore, but obviously that's clearly the same section. So that is a little bit different. What else? Obviously our productivity section back here is different because we didn't have that over in this one. So it just kind of ends here. Just with some regular note pages, guys, and that's really it. But anyways, I will put this to the side, guys, and we will move on to another planner that I have to show you that I think you guys are really going to like. So I'll be right back. So if you wanted a little color in your life after you just looked at the neutral planner, this might be for you. The A5 version of this beautiful little work-life balance planner. I don't think that Erin Condren has had one exactly like this. I have something similar to it that was a productivity planner that I actually use quite often. It's more like a daily planner that I got, I believe, in one of the seasonal surprise boxes. Don't quote me, it could have come from a different collab, but at any rate, it reminds me of this, same size, some different tab versions, but this is a little bit different. So I am excited to go over it with you. You guys can see this pretty little striped cover, beautiful. It says writing it down is the first step, and I always find that super helpful because I talk a lot about like brain dumps on my blog because it just helps to get it out of your mind and onto paper. So that's part of the reason why I'm such a big planner and that I really appreciate these products, because it just helps so much to kind of map things out. Obviously, you don't have to articulate every single thing that's in your brain, but sometimes things are just swirling up here, and it just helps to get it out on a piece of paper, and then I can kind of rationally look at it instead of feeling just super overwhelmed in my brain because I just don't know how to piece it together. But it helps me to write it down, to get it all together. So I'm sure a lot of you are like that also. Anyways, let's dive into the planner. So this has that pretty little wet erase dashboard that I love. These are really just nice to just jot down anything that's on your mind at the time. Like I just write random to-dos for the day, whatever, and then I can just erase them and move on to the next day. So we have our spot to put our name that I'm never gonna use. I'm so bad. So good quote, I can do anything but I can't do everything. I just did a quote on my Instagram not too long ago that said, when you can't do all of the things, focus on just one thing. So that's kind of my play on this, because honestly though, we can never do all the things. We try and we try well. A lot of times we get a lot done, but sometimes we just need to focus on one thing at a time, break things down as simply as possible. Sometimes that's a hard task, but anyways, just one thing at a time, and try to give ourselves grace through the process. So this is just a little rundown on how to use the planner from Erin Condren. Let's just flip this tab, and I'm just gonna kind of flip through, guys. They're just repetitive sections, so I won't bore you with every single one, but as always, if you have any questions, just let me know. If you want to see something specific that maybe I didn't point out or share, just let me know and I'll be happy to do that for you. So something to note here, and I have in my pretty little chaotic notes right here, is that this is an undated planner. So I know some people don't like undated planners. I'm actually one of those people. I like the dates. However, I can absolutely see in a season of life why this would be really helpful to not be dated. Maybe it's something that you're not going to use all the time, and then once you have those dates, you feel like you can't go back and use a monthly calendar because obviously stuff's not going to match up. So you are in control of that, and you have all of these different sections to do so. So I can appreciate that, and I can see why it would work in this type of planner. So it's just whatever works best for your season of life. You guys can see where you put the month, put in your days. You have this note section here labeled. And then this is going to be your format from here on out. So we have the entire week, and then obviously we have each of our days there. And then I'm sure you guys could label these whatever you want. So if they're to-do lists that you know like have to get done this week, that's something you could do. Or maybe you guys could write down some quotes here or just thoughts that are jumbling in your brain at the moment. And then we have a habit tracker here, a few different ones. So that's kind of handy. So since this is just supposed to be a week at a time, that gives you guys 4 different habits that you guys can track. So if it's your water, your exercise, maybe there's something for your job that you need to do that you want to keep track of, whatever it be, you guys have a space for that. And then over here, I do like that we have this where you guys can just highlight this or put a sticker over, whatever you want to do for your month and day here. I do appreciate that these are here. I feel like I would like to just highlight this and move on. I think that would be really helpful. So because it's a work-life balance planner, we have our life section and we have our work section. You guys can use these whichever way that you want. As I always tell you with all the planners, just because it says something like that, just feel free to change that to whatever you need it to be. So if this needs to be house, blog, if this needs to be parents, if this needs to be kids, schedules, whatever it needs to be, you guys feel free to switch that up in any way that you want that works for your life. So we have those main things right here to jot down, and then we have more spots to jot down whatever it is that we want to keep in mind or we need to get done or need to remember. And then we have a little gratitude section here. So guys, that's basically the format for the long haul here. They're beautiful pages. I do like the amount that we have to write in, so that's handy. And then we have the different colors here that you guys will see, and it actually mentions in the beginning section of here, which I did not read to you all. It's color coded because it can be for different parts of your life. So it's very handy to have these color coded. So this planner is also color coded so you can quickly see what's home or work related. Other thing I wanted to show you guys that's here at the end is this meeting section. It's got the attendees section. If you happen to be the one having to take the notes, you know, you always have to do that. What it's about, and your date, of course. And then you have this entire section to write. And then if you have anything that you need to remember of what's next, which there is always something that's next after meetings, even though sometimes they could be an email. But anyhow, you have this section. So I do think this is handy. Depending upon the meeting, I can remember some of them. This would not be enough notes, but you obviously could bleed over into the next sections, and then you would just know it's the same meeting. It is nice they included this for people who have a lot of meetings to take care of. So you guys have ample space there, and then obviously, just like everything else with the planners, if that's not something that's fitting for you, like it's not for me, I'm just going to use this for something else to jot notes down, and we'll just cover up these sections and name them what we want. We have the flexibility to do that. But anyways, there's that section. And then we have our stickers, which I love. They're these little shiny metallics. You guys know I love my shinies. But these are beautiful little sections. So very, very pretty. We have our wet erase spot back here that we can jot notes down. And that is this beautiful little A5 work-life balance planner. So I am excited to hear what you guys think, if it's something that you think you would want to purchase. So let me know in the comments if it's something that you're interested in getting, or what you think about this format. I am interested to see what you guys think. So let's put this to the side, and then I have some pretty little accessories to share with you. So we have all of our accessories right here. I have them out here so you guys can see them labeled. I honestly have already taken them out of their packaging and whatnot, but I tried to put them back pretty for this section. I already did some photos here for this collab, but it's just easier with them labeled to start out with, and then we will test some stuff out in a second in our planner over here. So we have our washi tape sticker pack. So I thought this was interesting because, you know, if you guys use washi tape, it's usually in those little rolls. And I do like washi tape, but I don't know. I don't use it a ton, I'm gonna be honest. However, this just might be my style because I feel like this is so much easier than having the ring, and then a lot of people just rip them off so pretty and they have their ways of doing that. Mine looks like the Hot Mess Express, okay? It's just ripped over here, ripped over there. It looks like a mess. I don't know, it looks like I tried to Band-Aid something, so maybe that's why I don't really use it very often. I do think it's beautiful. It's not something I'm talented with, but I can use sticky notes, and this is basically what this is. Little stickers, but they're called washi tape sticker packs. So we'll open this up and check those out, but I thought that was kind of neat. Then we have our tab sticky note booklet, which I'm interested to dive into. We're gonna just kind of look at this together because even though I did take it out of the packaging, I haven't really dived into it much. So we'll look at that in just a second. But always a fan of sticky notes. And then we have some dual tip dot markers, and then they have the chisel tip too. Love these colors for this time of year, so I think these are gonna be super pretty, guys. And then you guys can see a rundown of the colors. The only thing that I would say about this, and it may, I guess it is raspberry, doesn't it kind of look different here? We're going to see how this looks on paper because we'll do our pen test and everything. Obviously, they have these dotted out, but like this raspberry looks like it should be like a, I don't know, a deeper purple. And then it's like this hot pink on the outside. I think it's beautiful, but I just find that a little bit, it's just kind of a little different, right? Because you would expect this to match this color more like this, right? And it's more of a hot pink, but I like hot pink, so I'm not mad about it. It's just a little different. So let me put this to the side and we will do some testing on here. So now that I have everything back out of its packaging, let's just take a quick peek at all of these things. So these are the washi tape stickers. So you guys can see there's like, like 6 tabs here. And then you have a couple that are like tricolored here. And then you have these dots here. So these are more probably for like habit trackers and things. And then you have your little asterisks there today. I really like these. Like I said, I think I could see myself using these a whole lot more than your general washi tape, but that's just my personal preference. Like I said, I'm not good at it. So a lot of you are, and your stuff looks beautiful, and I love seeing it. So whatever works best for you. And then we have our pretty little dual tip markers over here. Really love these pretty colors. And then we have our sticky note tab booklet. So I kind of want to look through this first. Oh, those are pretty, guys. So you guys can see like the different tabs there, the different colors. So we have the week. So let's just flip through here, guys, because like I said, I haven't looked at this yet. So we're looking at it together for the first time. Okay, it would appear, yeah, these are just repeats. So I don't want to tear that all the way out. So we have our different tab colors, and then they're each in a different format. So we have this weekly format here, also a weekly format, but this looks more like a habit tracker. So this is just like a notes page, really pretty. Another notes page, but more of a checklist actually. So there's a checklist, and then we have just a blank page here with our asterisk, so very pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I can see a lot of people who like those dot grids enjoying this. I am not a big dot grid person, but it's kind of like the washi tape. It's just the user. It's not neat. It's not real pretty. So I don't know, but I can still see myself jotting some stuff down. It just won't look as nice and neat as it probably should. And then we have a true dot grid here. So very pretty, guys. I can definitely see myself using this and probably just putting this on my planner. I could put this like on little notepads that I use. A lot of times I'll just stick stuff on top of things like that. Whatever works for the time being, that's what we do. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna use this as my little testing sheet for all of our fun things here. So let's plop that over there, and let's just do the first one. It's right here. So let's put that over there, and let's see, do we want to use some of our handy dandy little guys here? I don't know how some of these will show up, in fairness, on this. So I'm just actually going to use my regular pen here. We'll just write laundry. Easy to write on as far as that goes. So I like these. These are really nice. Seems to be sticking really well, so that's cool. And then let's use this section over here to do all of these little guys. So I'm just going to go through them one by one. And then I will probably speed this part up just so you guys can see it. But here's our lilac first. So it's dual tip. So we have this like dot section. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. And then so there's our dot. And then on the other side is the chisel tip. So really pretty. Let's use it like a highlighter here. And then there we go. So very pretty. There we go. We'll do that format, and I will just go through this one by one, guys. So that's all of these pretty little markers here. Obviously, I probably should have just wrote the colors there, but for whatever reason, hello came right to my mind, so it's fine. But I wrote them out here for you guys so you would be able to see. I really like how they write. I keep wanting to use this side here, like to write with, or to use the highlighter, and this is actually the dot side that's at the top. So I kind of wish that was different, but probably totally normal. That's just a personal preference. So, so that's really pretty, actually. Let's see, laundry, dishes. Can you guys tell I got like house stuff on my mind? So mopping. We are not going to spread that out. I need to do like all the above right now, and I've actually got laundry in the washing machine now. Anyways, I don't know, just on my mind at the moment. But I think that's really pretty, friends. So I like all of these colors. You kind of have all of these pretty like bright colors. Let's do our little washi tape, guys, because we didn't do that. Let's just do it today. Oh gosh, guys, I'm not the best about pulling stuff apart if that is the case. Yes, that is exactly what it is. Oh my goodness, guys, I am such a ninny. It is fine, but oh wow. Okay, let's just pull off that baby right there. Well, that took entirely too long, but that was on me. So we have a little today sticker. They are super duper thin, but I like that it's like see-through like that. So very pretty, guys. I do like that. So that's what it is. You guys just grab one of these, and it feels kind of thick, and I should have known that we just have to peel these apart. But if you're like me and your fingers don't want to cooperate, it might take a hot sec to get them done. This reminds me, guys, you know when you go to the grocery store and you know, you pick up chicken, which my husband, he eats a pound of chicken literally every single day. I kid you not. And so I buy a lot of chicken at the grocery store, and they have those thin bags, which are like godsends because all the time the meat is like real sticky, just the packaging, everything. I hate it. So obviously it's much better in those bags, but you're trying to like peel those open and nothing works. I don't know. And then I stand there for 5 minutes trying to get it open, and people are behind me, and I don't know. I'm showing my ignorance probably right now, but it's hilarious. I don't know. it's just a problem. But this is what it kind of reminds me of to get these off. But I do like the looks of them, guys. So you guys can see, like I said, they're more transparent. You can see these lines through it that are already here on this sheet. But really pretty. See, what do we want to track? Let's just say we want to track our water. And then you guys can go through and check those, and then you guys can just decorate these however that you wish. You've got some different colors here to play with. So overall, guys, I think some really fun stuff that we have here. I'm going to clean all this up. We're going to go on to this monthly project Deskpad that I have over here, and then we're going to kind of wrap everything up. So I will see you in just a sec. So I saved this one for last, guys, because unlike all of the other products that I've shared with you today, they do launch today on the 4th, but this one does not launch until June 11th. So I just thought I would put this at the end, but I didn't want to leave it out, obviously, because it's beautiful. Erin Condren was so kind to send this over to me to share with you today. And I think that you guys will love it. I could just see lots of different ideas for this, especially in my case for blog stuff. So I can break things down and keep track of my weeks and what's going on and shift things over to where they need to go. So that is going to be a wrap on all of our goodies today. So give me 2 seconds to put this up and we'll chat for just a second. Okay, sweet friends, we have taken a look through all of our EC goodies today. Thank you so much for being with me as always, guys. I know your time is valuable and I appreciate any of it that you spend with me here on the YouTube channel, over on my blog, Make Life Marvelous, wherever it is that you interact with me. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And a huge thank you to the EC team. Thank you guys so, so much for sending all of these goodies over to me so that I could share them with you all today. So excited always every time that I get an Erin Condren collab, and honestly humbled and blown away every single time. I have been so blessed to get some collabs from them and to be able to share all of these goodies with you all, and I absolutely never take even one for granted. So thank you once again, Erin Condren, and thank you guys for staying tuned and watching the videos, interacting with them, purchasing things with my affiliate links. I truly appreciate it. It does make a difference to me and makes my heart happy that I can share things that you guys love and sometimes that you don't love, and you let me know, and I just appreciate your honesty, and I always want to give that right back to you on what I think with all of the products that I share. So as always, if you guys do find anything here that you love and you want to go out and purchase, would be honored if you use my affiliate link. You guys will be able to find those down below. I'll also have my blog post that kind of goes over all of this if you guys want to save that and come back to it as well. Whatever works best for you. So thank you again for spending some time with me today. And until next time, guys, that's a wrap. So I will see you later.